Where do you see the breed of Friesian horses going in the next 10 years, as well as maybe the sport of dressage? I don't know that that's
Yeah, so
moving
it's
tons.
our real goal is to put a horse in the Olympics, to be the first to do it. I don't know if we will be. There's some damn good riders, excuse my French, but there are some good riders out there that are doing some amazing things with some really good Friesians in Europe. I don't know if we'll be the first, but I think uh, when that happens, it will happen, and when it happens, it's gonna be. I think it'll be shifting, and there's a level of seriousness, and it may not be the first time. It may be the second or third time that actually happens. But remember, the Olympics are every 4 years, so you've got, you have LA in 18, and then we have Australia, and I don't think LA it's going to happen for a Friesian. I would almost bet that it doesn't. But I should have bought crypto too, and I didn't. But
We all hindsight's 2020.
right, exactly. But I think, yeah, it's definitely headed in the right direction. There's a lot of really good riders, trainers, horses in Europe. North America is starting to get to have a presence. There's a couple of people doing some good things on the Friesians, and it's not just us. In North America, no one is the size of our program. You have a couple of riders with a couple of good horses, but they're not trying to do it on the scale that we're doing it, competing at. I mean, Kayla's competing and showing 7 or 8 horses right now, and that's a lot because usually as a top level rider, she's doing it to learn. Because every one of those horses is different, so she's trying to just be a sponge and take as much of it in as she can. It's a longer learn though.
Yeah.
But than riding 1 or 2 horses and just focusing on them. But yeah, I think
Sydney 32 is kind of the hope.
I we'll see. We'll see. There's one horse in our barn right now that I think has top level sports in them. And I think that we can also get it out of her.
Yeah.
And if she's, the other thing is they got to stay healthy. Injury is one of those things. And so I think if she can stay healthy and we can stay the course, Australia it's always a possibility, but I don't want to be the person that says we're going to go ride it, because it's not realistic. There are a lot of factors that go to it, including money and sponsors and support, and it takes a lot to. This is the most. We don't use the word expensive in our home. It's not allowed. Our kids aren't allowed to say something is expensive. We've eliminated it from our world because what you might think is expensive, I may not. And what I may think of something that is expensive, a friend of mine who's a multi-billionaire may not.
Right.
He just bought a new G like 750. So,
and he would probably consider
when you buy an $80 million airplane, a $500,000 horse is nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for some people, $500,000 horse is mind blowing. Truthfully, for me, 6 years ago, it was mind blowing as well. I thought I couldn't believe it. But in the quarter horse world and the Western world, with all these reining horses and stuff, some of these horses are selling for millions. I think one stallion sold for like $8 or $10 million last year.
Good grief!
Right?
I'm
in the wrong business.
Is that for like its conformation as well as its personality and its
what it's breeding, what its offspring are doing in the world of sport for that discipline?
Wow.
That's it's a whole different world. I understand a little bit of it, but I don't follow it to obviously the extent of the dressage world. I follow a lot of the warm blood stallions and what they're doing and what they're breeding and how they're breeding. Not because I'm breeding to them, but I like to learn the conformation and what allows the horse to utilize its body the best and And then for me, I'm trying to make my own picture of what I'm following the KFPS and their guidelines by every means, but I have my own thought of what I think the Friesian horse needs to look like to be able to consistently compete at that top level. And if you went and looked up Friesian horses and looked at 100 pictures of Friesian horses and then walked through our barn and looked at all of our horses, they're all completely different than those 100 pictures you're going to look at. I think we have a very modern, old Friesians. Sometimes I'll use this analogy. Old Friesians, the old style, are like a B-52 bombers, just
Like
right?
a Clydesdale.
Yeah, and Nika's a F-22 Raptor.
Much more agile and svelte.
Yeah, just
Svelte.
state of the art, Gen 5, fighter
Yeah.
jet, like, you know,
All the bells and
stealth,
whistles.
the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
Like that's really the difference. Both are capable aircrafts. One can take out a small country, and the other one, you don't know it's there. It has the footprint of a golf ball, I believe.
Yeah.
In stealth, but very purpose built aircraft.
Right.
Very once again, draft horsey, plowing, or modern nimble dressage.
Yeah.
The longer the horse is, the harder it is to turn. I mean, imagine doing a gallop, a canter on this short side. It's only 20 meters.
Yeah.
So you come into the corner, you need to be collected and set back, and the longer horses, it's harder for them to bend in the corner and carry themselves a nice short. It's like a go-kart, short wheelbase. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas think about a semi turning around in the parking lot.
A whole bit more of an operation.
Yeah.